The first Saturday in June every year for the past 85 years, the firefighters' fish fry has taken place in Palm Springs. And that's the focus of tonight's Our Desert Past. Throughout the history of Palm Springs, it has taken the community to support Palm Springs emergency services. In 1928, concerned business owners purchased the first handcart for the all-volunteer fire department, which was led by First Fire Chief Otto Adler. The handcart relied on manpower to get the water tank, which was on wheels, to the spot where it was needed. An electric siren was installed on a pole in downtown between Adler's Hotel, the Hotel La Palma, and Bunker's Garage to summon the volunteers when they were needed for a fire. In 1931, the Chamber of Commerce raised $500 for their down payment on the town's first fire truck, called the American La France Red Devil.
Yummy. Look at that.
The inaugural Palm Springs Fireman's Fish Fry was held in June of 1931 by the Palm Springs Fish and Game Conservation Association. The fish fry was held on Indian land, so at that time, people would have to go across the street to the east side of Palm Canyon Drive in order to buy beer. The second fish fry was held at Mashie Golf Course at the Desert Inn. No tables or chairs were available, so people just spread blankets across the grass. In 1956, the fish fry was held on the third green of the O'Donnell Golf Course. Retired Fire Chief Byron Norris remembered that they'd bought the trout from Japan, and at that time was actually cheaper than it would have cost them had they gone to Whitewater Fish Hatchery.
Look at the size of that fish.
Now 85 years old, the fish fry is a mainstay of the desert calendar. And though some years are hotter than others, the event organizers saying moving the June date for the fish fry is simply not an option.
It's always been the first Saturday in June. So for us to change the date, it's very difficult because we have a lot of retired individuals and we have a lot of long-time people that have come to this event. And for us to change it, it's kind of unfair to them because they just kind of show up. No advertising, no nothing, and they just show up.
As the years went by, support for the annual fish fry began to wane. But in 1968, the Fireman's Fish Fry was reinstated and moved to its current location at Ruth Hardy Park, where it now attracts 500 to 1,000 civic-minded fish lovers every year.
This is our time to give back to the community as the fire department. Most of the time when people see us, it's because they have an emergency. Well, this is the time they get to come out, meet us, interact with us, and we get to serve them. We love this community. That's ultimately why we're here tonight.
That looks really good. And I like the fact that it's fish, because at least, even though it's fried, you're eating fish.
Yeah, they also have hot dogs and hamburgers if you don't like fish.
Oh boy.
Just saying. Also, they now bring the trout in from Idaho.
Oh, well,
So
there's nothing better than
they fly
Idaho
in
trout.
like a couple 100 pounds of Idaho trout every year.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Coming up next, we'll get one more look at today's top stories.